culture is essentially, it's an internet trend, right? You know, singers and actors and stars, all that, they have these looks to them because it's more appealing to the eyes when they're watching movies. Like actors, you notice actors look perfect. So in order for them to attain that look, they had all sorts of operations done to get them that look. Regular civilians, everyday people, they're going for that look now. The main reason why people are doing this is because of low self-esteem. They do it to boost their confidence. A lot of people say, well, no, I always felt like I should have looked a certain way when I was younger and I never looked like that, right? That was a seed planted by somebody that was not rooted in the Lord. Many people, it be your own family members, it be grandparents. For example, they might say you need to lose some weight. She look like Buzz Money, she got the big teeth, whatever. Then people at school doing it to you. And then you grow up, and now that you're an adult and it doesn't hurt your feelings anymore, you still have that seed planted where it's like, okay, now I got some money, I'm finna go take care of this, I'm finna go boost myself. You feel me? Like, really, at the root of that is an attack on your value. Individuals that feel like they have a low self-esteem, that's a seed that's planted from a young age that has to be cut down. Like, you have to actually go and you have to cut it down, and you have to find your value in God. God said, I knew you before you were formed in the womb. He has everything that you need. You keep looking for that outlet in the world, is not here. You're not going to find it. You will die miserable trying to find what you're looking for in this world. So you have to find it in God, the ultimate supplier. YouTube family, what's going on? How y'all doing? I hope y'all having a blessed and highly favored day, such as me. Now, y'all, today I'm doing a comment requested video. Okay, so the comment that inspired this video was it said, can you please talk about baddie culture, right? I was unaware, I never heard of that before until that comment. But then I looked it up and I'm like, oh, I know exactly what this is. Boom, we finna get this done, right? Today I'm gonna just jump straight in it. What is baddie culture? What's the whole idea of it? What's the problem with it? And all the things. So what it is, baddie culture is essentially it's an internet trend, right? You know, it's a bunch of female influencers and singers and rappers, the whole nine. Their look that they have to them. You know, singers and actors and stars, all that, they have these looks to them because it's more appealing to the eyes when they're watching movies. Like actors, you notice actors look perfect. Singers, they look perfect. All that, they look perfect. It's more appealing, right? So in order for them to attain that look, they went and, you know, they had plastic surgery. They had all sorts of operations done to get them that look. But what happened was, because of their huge, massive influence, it trickled down into a consumer level type of thing. So the more people that started, you know, learning how to use social media, whatever, they started getting their hands on some money, and now they want to look like their favorite singers and their favorite actresses and their favorite rappers. So what they do is they go ahead, get the surgery, whatever, facelift, BBL, tummy tuck, all the things, right? And now it's become this mainstream thing where it's like kind of like that it girl type of thing, if y'all ever heard that, where it's like, that's the look, you know what I'm saying? That's the look that regular people are going for. Regular civilians, everyday people, they're going for that look now. Now, many people ask, well, what's the problem with that, right? The obvious issue is that when you look into the definition of baddie culture on an AI website or Google, because you know Google got AI, you type it into Google, it's going to give you a definition. The main reason why people are doing this is because of low self-esteem. They feel like they don't look like how they feel on the inside, so they feel like their outside appearance doesn't match how they feel on the inside. They do it to boost their confidence. It's a lack of value that we have in this situation. A lot of people say, well, no, I always felt like I should have looked a certain way when I was younger and I never looked like that, right? That was a seed planted by somebody that was not rooted in the Lord. Many people, it be your own family members, it be grandparents that'll tell you you need to lose some weight, right? For example, they might say you need to lose some weight, or yeah, she look like Buzz Money, she got the big teeth, whatever. It be your own family, it be your own people, and then people at school doing it to you. And then you grow up, and now that you're an adult and it doesn't hurt your feelings anymore, you still have that seed planted where it's like, okay, now I got some money, I'm finna go take care of this, I'm finna go boost myself, you feel me? Like, really, at the root of that is an attack on your value. Of course, if you're not rooted in nothing, you're gonna go for anything. The one that matters is if you're not rooted in God, then you don't really know the type of value that you have. God called me, out of all the people in the world, to sit here and speak on his word, right? No, I'm not a female, obviously, duh. But the things that I have done throughout my life, the things that I have committed throughout my life, and I still have the same face, I still have the same name, I still have the same credentials, I'm still the same person, but he changed me internally. So God made me exactly perfect the way he needed me to be able to fulfill his will. You feel me? If there's somebody out there that was skinny, got glasses, had a bald head once upon a time, big ears, cross chain, Nike jacket, white shirt, and a Vikings hat on, and they felt like they had nothing left to live for. They felt like they got clowned all their life, and they feel like they find their value in women, and they find their value in people. He created me for that exact person. You know what I'm saying? So when they hear me, they're like, oh, that's me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can relate. You feel me? And then that leads to people coming to Christ because you touch them on a way that other people can't. So when it comes to individuals that feel like they have a low self-esteem, that's a seed that's planted from a young age that has to be cut down. Like, you have to actually go and you have to cut it down, and you have to find your value in God. God said, I knew you before you were formed in the womb. So if he knew you, why would he create you with a flaw? You know what I'm saying? All of God's design that he puts into you is perfectly tailored for you to carry out exactly what he needs for you to do. So of course, a non-Christian, they're going to be like, well, I don't believe that. That's why he gave me this, that, the third. Like, how did God create me with this, that, the third, but he wants me to carry out his will? God needs you exactly as you are to speak to all the other people that feel the same way as you. Some people that I listen to, they get to me in ways that other pastors or other Christians can't, because I relate more, right? If there's someone out there that feels like they're on the edge, they feel like they look flat all their life, they went unnoticed all their life, they never got attention, and they just finna go ahead, get that surgery, get that life-altering change, then you were a person that felt like that, but the Lord pulled you up out of that. He created you just to go get her, because that's how God operates, right? He leaves the 99 to get the one. It's somebody out there just like you that needs your help. I think that's the point that I'm trying to get to at the bottom of this situation. Your value isn't at the hands of a doctor. Your value is not found within people, which is such a contrast to what we're taught to believe as kids. Not necessarily our parents teaching us, but as kids, when we graduate, your parents say, I'm proud of you. You did something good, right? Your parents find value in you. You do something bad, you feel like you're less valuable as a person. Our value is not found within people, because people are not God. People are people. We're made in the image of God, but we are not him. We are not good inherently. We're not holy inherently. We're not perfect judges inherently, right? That's only God. We didn't create you. We didn't know you before you were in the womb. Only God did. So only God can give you value, not another person. That's equivalent to, let's look at it like slavery. We are slaves to other people's feelings, because we feel like, oh, if I don't get this, If I don't get this procedure right here to my jaw to, push it up a little bit more, then I'm going to be less attractive. Less people will pay attention to me, right? Less people will think I am valuable. We are idol worshipers. We will submit to what someone else says about us before we submit to what the Lord says about us. We're willing to cry and go through sacrifices and change ourselves permanently to appease somebody else before we submit to the Lord. And God tells us that we're already perfectly made. Genesis 1:27. So God created man in his own image. The image of God he created in him, male and female. You know what a privilege that is? If you have a reverence for God, if you claim you are a believer, do you know what a privilege it is to be created in God's own image? The angels weren't created in God's own image. Animals weren't created in God's own image. Stars, the skies, the water, the land, nothing. We are truly unique people. And this is this video done went off topic. We are unique and we are special because of that. And when we allow somebody to get in our head and make us feel like we are not unique, you look at that as a personal attack from Satan himself. Satan wasn't even made in God's image. I think to wrap up the point, the whole culture has to go. It has to be thrown away. The unattainable beauty standards have to go. The comparison has to go. The shame, it all has to go. If I was to speak to anybody that said they felt like they weren't good enough and for that they needed to alter themselves, I'd say, look at me. The type of person I was filthy. Before I was saved, I was a terrible person. I still look the same. I still sound the same. But it's the love of the Lord that changed me, right? It's God's love for me. I had to realize that God loved me so much. For people that want attention and they go and they do outrageous things, God has been tugging on you your whole life. He's been calling you and you've been seeing it. Every time he saved you from a situation, every time something could have went horribly wrong but it didn't, God's been wanting your attention the whole time because he's the only one that's going to care for you deeper than anybody else. He's going to care about you deeper than your mother, your father, your brother, your sister, because he knows what you're going through. He knows the things that you don't tell your parents. He knows the things that you don't tell your family, your brother, your sister, your closest friends. He knows the internal struggle, and he's been asking you to give it to him for the longest time. And until you do that, you're going to always feel like you need more. You need to get more procedures. You need to get more attention. You need to get more followers. It's never going to, that more feeling will never go away because this world does not have what you need. This world does not have what you're looking for. It doesn't. It's created. It's not the supplier. Only God is. Only God has everything that you need. God has all the attention that you need. God has all the love that you want. He has everything that you need. You keep looking for that outlet in the world, is not here. You're not going to find it. You will die miserable. You will die miserable trying to find what you're looking for in this world. So you have to find it in God, the ultimate supplier. It got real off topic. But I kind of had to do this video in my style. I couldn't read it off the screen and stuff like that. It just wasn't gonna work. It just wasn't gonna work. I hope what I said touches somebody, even though it was off topic. I hope it was, it was able to reach somebody. Okay, so I just want the main goal, the main lesson to be: God needs you exactly how you are. You know what I'm saying? He needs you exactly how you are. Buck tooth, big glasses. You know what I'm saying? Purple hat, green brim, black jacket, white shirt. He needs you exactly how you are. He needs you nerdy. He needs you. Give him the attention that you've been wanting from other people. That's selfish. That's selfish of you. It's selfish of you to entertain other people, but you're not entertaining God, the only one that really wants you. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, I'm gonna leave it at that. I hope this video touches somebody. I hope it reaches you. If you liked it, if you enjoyed it, please make sure you comment, tell me, give me more suggestions in the comments what y'all want, because I'm gonna be looking at it and I'm gonna really be on myself in this season. Like, this is a real crunch time season, and so I need y'all to be on me just as much. You know what I'm saying? But I got a good feeling about this one. I got a really good feeling about this. No, I love y'all. If anybody didn't tell y'all, I love y'all. You know what I'm saying? The Lord loves y'all more than I love y'all though. You know what I'm saying? He gonna give you more grace than I'm gonna give you. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, I see y'all. I'm gonna wrap it up, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace out.